Baik. Gojek.
Berapa harga?
Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. Big text overlay. It's about 6:40 a.m. Very early, but I have a couple of podcasts today, so I want to get into B work early. I'm going to walk there to get the spot. As you can see, I'm not really dressed for work, but I'm going to go for a run. So I've been running every morning for the last week or so or what started with 10 minutes and I started to build up to 15, 20 minutes. I'll see you there. I leave this Saturday to go back to Melbourne for 3 or 4 weeks. Haven't really decided yet. So I'm trying as much as possible to get as many podcasts and interviews done before I have to leave, because I won't be back in Bali for probably another 2 months. I want to try to be back here by mid to end of June. And so that's like 2 to 3 months where I just need to get more podcasts done. Be work, Bal. Selamat pagi. Here we are, be work. So I usually set up the podcast in this corner here. The reason being is the lighting works really well, so if you record this way, you've got a really good background. Now I'm back at B work, and now I'm putting on this magnetic nose strip that I've been trying on. But anyway, what I'm doing for the next couple of hours is going to jump into prepare for the podcast. I've got my videographer coming in at about 12 o'clock, 12:30. We'll prepare for the first podcast at 1 with Stella, and then we've got another one at 3 o'clock, at 2:30, roughly around that time with Joe. So we've got to charge up all the cameras and then go again for another hour or so. So pretty excited. It's going to be a big day. Podcasts usually take it out of me, so I expect to be just absolutely wrecked by the end of the day. And it's going to be a good day. It's the start of the week. It's a Monday. I'm excited. Let's do this. One thing that I've learned with my content is that I found a new positioning that's actually done really, really well, which is targeting ex-corporate executives moving into solopreneurship. So one of my Medium posts last week got 52 likes and over 5,200 impressions. Okay, so that might not sound like a lot, but my usual for a post that's kind of middle of the funnel to bottom of the funnel, so that means I'm trying to build my authority and my expertise in this space and trying to sell them something. Like most of those posts do like 200 impressions and like 12 likes. So for this middle of funnel post to get 52 likes, 28 comments, and 5,300 impressions is crazy. Do something funny. Gambe. All right, I'm ready for this.
A few years ago, I have some recommendation from my own clients, and by words people recommend about me. So I have my stable clients in place in different network, and I think this is the best decision I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Everything else? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've only grown out this beard in the last 2 months.
Oh, it's by the mom, not
Yeah.
by the...
Decide the way that's what you reach for, but if you are in the wrong group, you will feel like not good enough or I'm too much. You will self-doubt. Yeah, so find right people is extreme.
My name is Joe. I live in Amsterdam. I'm 38 years old, and we're originally from Facebook. Is getting more popular as countries right now. So, it dealt with like nuclear fusion and stuff. So, but I was not doing anything.
One thing I love about having a podcast is you basically get a free lesson in whatever topic that the person you're interviewing is an expert in. It is free. You get to have a one-sided conversation and ask him any question that you have on the topic. And I finished recording 2 podcasts today, one with Stella and one with Joe. I just got so much out of them. It's just like, it just gave me so much to think about, and the way I think about business, the way I think about myself, and even the way I approach my own learning and development has just completely changed. So I'm going to end this Monday podcast with that reflection. I'm going to now go to the gym, go into the sauna for like 15 minutes, jump in the cold plunge, and then finish off at the spa, and then be in bed by 10 o'clock. And that sounds like an excellent end to a very big day for me. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye now. Terima kasih. It's about 11:30 on a Tuesday morning. I just got my cold brew and I'm about to head into back-to-back meetings, coaching calls with clients, and then I'll have lunch at 1 o'clock. So I've got one coaching call, lunch, then a couple more coaching calls after that. But it looks like a beautiful day in Bali, but it does look like it's about to rain. I'll see you later. Apa kabar? Baik. Okay. So the $1 million question.
Baik. Gojek. Welcome to Bali, brother.
Thank you.
Bali happy.
I'm willingly in the vlog. Tell me more about how you're going to be personal. I'm interested to hear. Yeah, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Dua senduk balado kuah. Mau ini. Ya. Satu fish cake. Satu mahi-mahi. Satu.
We saw it.
Like a tiger.
Like tiger, yeah. You know Australia is wild place. Just like
Hello.
hello,
Mixed juice.
Thank you.
mix. Juice enak atau
Kamu cantik.
Terima kasih.
Oh.
Can you say clothes? The dress? Gown?
Ya, gaun.
Gown.
Down?
Cantik.
Yeah. So what do you think about pretty girls?
They're the best thing in the world.
Can we?
Yes, please, because he's also from BWAC and he's new. He's
I
only
know
like
him.
20 days.
He was a meetup.
You're recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finish this.
Right.
We were both young when I first saw you.
Oh man, I'm way too old for this song.
Here. Nice. Yeah, I thought of people too. Although I found out that
This post, I know. I listened to your voice notes. This post. So there's a couple things we can unpack. Where do you want to start? There's the TikTok, Instagram. It's currently 5 a.m. here in Bali. For whatever reason, I just woke up, not tired, just full of energy. It's like kind of just ready from the get-go to just start the day. I'm out here before even the sun is up. I think a few other people are awake as well. I'm whispering because the walls in this guest house are like super thin. Like you can hear everything. So I don't want to wake up the people next to me. A lot of people here have been here longer or just as long as me, so like 6 weeks. So most people are staying here long term, with a few people coming and going, but most people have been here for like a couple months. But the agenda for today is I've got a community call at 11. I've got another coaching call at I believe 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock. And then I've got a mentorship call with my business coach at around 5. So not too many meetings. I had a lot of meetings yesterday. Not too many meetings today. Looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Going to spend the next half an hour reading and journaling. I just finished meditating inside my guest house. And then I'll walk to work, dump my stuff, and then go for a run. And then sauna, cold plunge, spa, coffee, morning sunlight. I bloody love this routine. It's one of the best routines I've ever had. I feel so healthy, I feel so positive, I feel so productive. I'll try and take you guys on the run today, actually. See how we go, bringing this camera and running. And yeah, I go back to Melbourne this Saturday, so I'll have some thoughts on that while I'm there. But I'll see you guys later in the day. So right now I'm doing a bit of reading and doing a bit of journaling. I'm reading this book called Coach Builder by Donald Miller. It's really good. It's basically teaching you how to build a coaching business, which is what I have alongside an agency. And then I've done some journaling, which I'm going to keep private. But it's almost 8 a.m. I'm going to go back to my guest house, shower, change, then walk back to work and start my day. I really love this routine. I basically get up, run, meditate, read, run, morning sunlight, sauna, cold plunge, coffee, read again, journal, and then I do all of that before 8 a.m. and I just feel so positive and productive and so good about life. I see so much sun, I sleep easier, I get to touch some grass before I start a big work day with lots of meetings. And here's a butterfly. Jesus, can this day get any better? So that's my morning. I'll see you at work. Now jumping into a community call that I have with my school community and my inner circle. So this is a weekly call. Jump on, it's implementation support. So they have to come with challenges that they've had, either implementing something we've talked about or one of the workshop content. And then we go over, okay, how can they improve and iterate, and how can I unblock them for the next week ahead? And it'd be surprising how much just having a weekly accountability call followed by, okay, now these are your action items to execute in the next week or so, how powerful that is for actually helping people achieve results. You think it's such a small thing, but it actually is very, very powerful. So this call goes weekly. I do it about an hour a week or so, and then we basically every 3 weeks or every 4th week, depending which way you look at it, is a workshop type style. So that's where I actually dive into content and teach, okay, this is how you create an offer, this is how you create your niche, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I really enjoy doing. And it's great just to catch up every week to making sure that everyone is on track and ready to achieve their goals.
Okay.
What's been happening?
What's this?
What's your first concert?
Yeah, in my life.
You're 30 years old and you've never been to a show. Firstly, I want to acknowledge all the good work that you've done. Setting up the podcast, launching it, maintaining it, growing it. etc., etc. Because I think I wouldn't be able to have. No good. Tidak bagus.
Ya, tidak bagus.
You made it. What kind of video is it?
It is Friday, and we are on our way to appear on a podcast with Anouk and Julian, the man behind the camera. I don't know if the audio is any good in this, but we're on our way to the podcast now. I'll be changing roles. I'll be a guest on this podcast. Got my Starbucks cold brew. Thanks again, Timo. And then got a lunch with a friend, and then another podcast with a guest at 2 o'clock. But very action-packed Friday this afternoon, or today, this morning. I will see you at the podcast.
Your friend is still going to the breakfast.
Oh, there's still a breakfast? Oh, okay. Oh, we won't go in. We'll just wait out there. Or we can wait out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just wait out here.
Nice, welcome.
Oh, this is nice. This is a nice area.
All right.
Got a pool. Very good. Oh, it's nice. Hello. Damn. Jesus, look at this place. I'm living like a bloody peasant. Look at this. Look at the podcast setup. Damn, you guys have it all here. Oh, I know.
How is it?
The nose strip?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Also, I forgot to give you a hug. Your hug is incoming.
Hi.
Do you like Bastille?
Which one?
It's a band.
It says something.
All of your flaws and all of my flaws are laid down one by one. That song's
I didn't
stuck in my head for like
For even
3 days.
Oh no.
See that
the name
wonderful
says something
part
to me.
that we
Like,
made, we pick ourselves undone.
I'm just transferring
Yeah,
afterwards.
is that alright?
That's easier. Yeah.
Because I do gotta.
Because I recorded, like we have this fancy like the sliders.
Yeah. We've just finished the podcast. Now I am going for lunch with a friend near Perenine. So we're driving there now. It's a good podcast. Love talking to other sales and marketing people. I don't know when it'll be out, but we've got the footage too, so we'll share some insights from it. See you at lunch. Is it possible to do like a fade? Zero? Or skin to here?
Bandung.
Bandung, okay,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
So far here.
Bandung, very good food, right? I just want to prove to my mom I have friends. Masuk. Bagus. Bagus. Sakila.
Berapa harga?
You just said how much.
Stimmt genau. Ja, das ist genau, was er sagt.
He made a Ghibli thing.
Oh, that's
A Ghibli
Holy.
Don't get political here.
Just don't. It's complicated. I know.
Relationship status.
Is that good? You know what? I have a better mirror for you.
Keep recording the last moments of e-work.
Oh my god.
Just cut it on
The
that.
first and the
Okay.
last frame of your entire
It's bework.
vlog is gonna be e-work.
Halo, Melbourne. Apa kabar?
Apa kabar?
Baik, capek. Kerja hari ini sibuk. Terima kasih.
Thank you. I'll say so.
Thank you. Hello friends, I am joining you from the toilet of my plane back to Melbourne from Bali. Clearly I don't want to do this update while I'm sitting in economy where everyone can see and hear me because I am not that confident just yet with vlogging in public, but I've got mixed emotions going back to Melbourne. On one hand, I'm really missing my family and my routine and my friends. On the other hand, I really love the life that I've created for myself in Southeast Asia. And one of the things that I'm dealing with or I'm working through is the story that I'm telling myself. Me coming back to Australia after 10 months of this adventure in some ways feels like this journey is ending or this story is ending, but that's a very limiting story I'm telling myself because actually this is just like another part of the journey because I'm leaving in a month anyway. So for me, the journey is actually continuing. It's not ending. It's not a chapter closed. It's more just like this is another chapter and now I'm writing another one. So I'm still working through that largely, and I know that it is the story I'm telling myself, and I'm trapping myself in a story that I'm telling myself that no one else is saying to me that I have to stay. And so I'm just working through that myself, and how I'm doing that is through obviously vlogging it like this, but also journaling in my journal just about the story I'm telling myself and rewriting that story. What is the new story I actually want to tell myself? Hello. We are back in Melbourne, and now the wait for the baggage wait happens. This could take anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Melbourne's airport is notoriously terrible at baggage claim. Yeah, well, that house wasn't here. That house was still. This garage looks a lot cleaner.
Are you talking to someone?
No, I'm just recording.
What?
Feels weird. Yeah, surprisingly, it was early.
What was early?
Boarding was early. We left early.
Oh, you left early. That's why you. That's why. Because you landed about 7:30, right? So it's 1.5 hours.
Yo, what's happening? Feels good to see. In Melbourne. Can you open the pot again?
Isn't it?
Look at that. Ooh.
Okay, Jess, this is yours. This is yours, okay, Jess?
Yeah. I was like when you
Back in Melbourne, currently at my brother's house because he is expecting his second child. I am doing some weekly admin tasks. Got to change my Calendly because I'm in a new time zone. Got to change my couple of meetings because of the new time zone. Calendar settings, all that great stuff. And then also doing the weekly reflection that I do just to wrap up the week. It is quite cold. I haven't worn a beanie in like over 10 months and a jacket combination in a while. It's actually quite nice to be back. Back among friends, family, my house, usual routine, a familiar place that kind of feels unfamiliar at the same time. So I'm pretty happy being back, and planning the next 2 to 3 months of my travel as well. Today, I'll be in Melbourne for about 4 weeks, and then I will head back to Singapore, then to Japan for the first couple of weeks of June, and then probably head to China for the next couple of weeks after that. And then I want to be back. I think I wrote this down. Yes, I wrote it. This is the travel plan I have so far. So Melbourne will be 26th of April, 25th of May, Singapore 25th of May, 31st of May, Osaka 31st of May, 7th of June, Tokyo 7th of June, 21st of June, and then Beijing will be 21st of June to the 5th of July, and then back into Bali on the 5th of July to the 30th of August. So that's kind of the 3 months-ish plan I have so far. So I'm pretty excited for it. And so I'll be planning that out and just doing a whole bunch of admin stuff for the week coming up. But it feels good to be back. I'm going to continue these vlogs. This will be obviously the Melbourne chapter, not Bali anymore. But before you know it, I'll probably be back in Singapore, and then you'll see Osaka, Tokyo, Beijing. So I'll wrap up the vlog for this week. Feeling a bit tired. Catch an early night tonight.